Living with diabetes can make food feel like the enemy. Suddenly, your favorite meals seem off limits, and eating becomes stressful instead of satisfying. But the truth is simple. Diabetes doesn't mean giving up comfort food. It means eating smarter. With the right choices, you can still enjoy the foods you love without hurting your blood sugar. Let's show you how. Mac and cheese. That doesn't spike your sugar. Mac and cheese is more than pasta and cheese. It is a memory bowl. It reminds people of childhood, holidays, and warmth. Unfortunately, traditional macaroni and cheese is made with white pasta and heavy sauces that digest quickly and flood the bloodstream with sugar. The result is a sharp blood glucose rise followed by exhaustion and hunger. A smarter version begins with replacing refined pasta with whole wheat, lentil, or chickpea pasta. These contain more fiber and protein, which slow down digestion and prevent sudden sugar spikes. The cheese can stay, but portion control matters. Instead of drowning the dish in sauce, using a smaller amount of strong-flavored cheese delivers taste without overload. Adding vegetables like broccoli, mushrooms, spinach, or cauliflower turns the dish into a balanced meal. You still enjoy your comfort food, but now it also supports your health. Meatloaf that strengthens instead of strains. Meatloaf may not look fancy, but it has long been a family favorite in American kitchens. The problem is not the dish, it is the ingredients. Traditional meatloaf uses fatty beef, sugary sauces, and refined fillers that push blood sugar and cholesterol in the wrong direction. The healthier approach is beautifully simple. Choosing lean ground meat or even lean poultry keeps saturated fat in check. Instead of refined breadcrumbs, whole grain bread or oats add fiber that protects your blood sugar. Tomato paste and herbs can replace sugary sauces without sacrificing flavor. This version still delivers that meaty satisfaction, but gives your body nutrients instead of trouble. Veggie chili that heals from the inside. Chili is one of the most diabetes-friendly comfort foods when prepared correctly. It is warm, filling, and deeply satisfying. A well-made vegetable chili becomes a blood sugar ally instead of an enemy. Using fresh vegetables such as tomatoes, peppers, zucchini, onions, and spinach turns a simple bowl into a fiber-rich meal. Beans can stay in moderate amounts as they digest slowly and prevent rapid glucose rises. Spices like cumin, garlic, and chili powder bring bold flavor without sugar. Healthy oils such as olive oil add beneficial fats that improve insulin sensitivity. What you end up with is a meal that comforts your body while stabilizing your blood sugar. Tacos without the guilt. Tacos often get blamed unfairly. It isn't the tacos that hurt diabetics, it's what wraps them. Refined flour tortillas explode into glucose in the bloodstream within minutes. The solution is not to quit tacos, but to change the foundation. Swapping traditional tortillas for whole grain, low-carb wraps, or lettuce leaves instantly makes tacos diabetes-friendly. The fillings themselves are naturally good for blood sugar when chosen carefully. Lean meat, avocado, fresh vegetables, and plain yogurt instead of sour cream transform tacos into a balanced meal. You still enjoy the crunch, the spice, and the satisfaction without sending your blood sugar on a roller coaster ride. Pizza that respects your pancreas. Pizza is sacred in many households. Weekends, celebrations, movie nights, pizza is always there. Unfortunately, the thick refined dough base is the biggest offender when it comes to blood sugar spikes. Switching to thin crust, whole grain bases, or vegetable-based crusts changes everything. Loading your pizza with vegetables instead of processed meats and using moderate cheese helps even more. Pairing pizza with a salad slows digestion and prevents sugar surges. You still get your slice, you just make it smarter. Burgers that don't harm your heart. Burgers come with a dangerous reputation for good reason. Fatty meat, refined buns, fried toppings, and sugary sauces create the perfect storm for glucose trouble and heart disease risk. The fix does not require giving up burgers. It requires rebuilding them. Replacing beef with turkey, chicken, or plant-based patties lowers unhealthy fats. Using whole grain buns or going open-faced eliminates extra carbs. Fresh vegetables and healthy spreads complete the transformation. You bite into your burger with confidence instead of fear. Spaghetti without regret. Pasta lovers often think diabetes is the end of their favorite food. But the truth is, pasta itself is not evil. What hurts is white refined pasta that digests instantly and spikes blood sugar. Switching to whole wheat noodles, lentil pasta, or even spiralized vegetables allows you to enjoy the same dish with better control. Pairing pasta with lean protein and vegetables controls how glucose is released into the bloodstream. Pasta night stays, blood sugar drama leaves. Fried chicken without the fallout. Fried chicken is pure joy until it wrecks blood sugar and cholesterol. Deep frying, heavy breading, and oily cooking methods are what make this dish dangerous. But the chicken itself is not the problem. Baking, air frying, or pan cooking with healthy oils turns fried chicken into a safer meal. Replacing flour coatings with almond meal or flaxseed keeps carbs low. Spices replace sugar for flavor. You keep the crunch without the damage. Pot roast that nourishes instead of clogs. Pot roast often pretends to be healthy, but hidden fats and starchy fillers can quietly sabotage glucose control. Using trimmed lean cuts and filling your pot with fiber-rich vegetables changes the entire outcome. Slow cooking draws deep flavor naturally, without needing sugar or processed sauces. You enjoy a rich, hearty meal that stabilizes instead of shocks your system. Tomato soup that actually heals. Tomato soup seems harmless at first glance, but many ready-made versions are loaded with sugar and preservatives that diabetics never see coming. Fresh tomato soup tells a completely different story. Tomatoes are naturally low in starch and packed with antioxidants that protect blood vessels and lower inflammation. When combined with garlic, herbs, and a splash of healthy oil, tomato soup becomes nourishing instead of dangerous. Homemade versions allow full control over what goes inside your body, avoiding artificial thickeners and sweeteners. With each warm spoonful, you get hydration, vitamins, and heart-friendly compounds without raising blood sugar unnecessarily. What once came from a can becomes something you can trust again. Brownies you can enjoy again? Dessert doesn't vanish with diabetes. Bad dessert does. Traditional brownies rely heavily on refined sugar and white flour, two ingredients that deliver nothing but blood sugar chaos. Healthier brownies flip that formula. Using nutrient-rich ingredients like black beans, almond flour, cocoa, and sweet potato creates desserts that satisfy without causing damage. These alternatives are higher in fiber, contain natural sweetness, and offer some nutritional value instead of empty calories. The texture remains rich, moist, and indulgent, but the aftermath changes completely. No sugar crash, no guilt, just real enjoyment made smarter. Fish sticks without the fast food mistake. Most frozen fish sticks are more breading than fish and more chemical than nutrition. They are soaked in unhealthy oils, fried in processed coatings, and packed with unnecessary additives. Making fish sticks at home changes everything. Fresh fish coated lightly in whole grain crumbs and cooked using good oil or an air fryer becomes a protein-rich, heart-friendly meal. Baking or air frying creates the crunch people love without soaking the food in fat. Instead of harming your body, this version strengthens it by providing lean protein and essential nutrients. The difference is night and day. Same comfort, better outcome. Biscuits that belong on your plate. Biscuits often feel forbidden for diabetics, but they don't have to be erased from your life. The trick lies in the ingredients. Swapping refined flour for whole grain flour slows digestion and reduces blood sugar spikes. Real buttermilk adds flavor and tenderness without unnecessary sugar. When prepared carefully and eaten in balanced portions, biscuits regain their place at the table. They are no longer guilty pleasures. They are simply part of a thoughtful, well-managed diet. Comfort doesn't disappear, it just becomes smarter. If this video changed the way you see diabetes and comfort food, make sure you hit that, like, and go ahead and subscribe right now and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a video. Now tell us in the comments, which comfort food are you bringing back first? The pizza, the mac and cheese, or are you ready to try those healthy brownies? Thanks for watching, stay strong, stay smart, and we'll see you in the next video.